The Supreme Court has signaled its likely support for a controversial ban on TikTok, citing national security concerns tied to its Chinese ownership. During over 2 hours of oral arguments, justices questioned lawyers from both TikTok and a group of content creators who oppose the ban. The debate centers on whether the seller ban law, passed by Congress in April, infringes on First Amendment rights or primarily addresses foreign control over an app used by 170 million Americans. Chief Justice John Roberts appeared skeptical of TikTok's First Amendment claims. He emphasized that Congress's focus was not on restricting speech but on preventing a foreign adversary from gathering sensitive data on American users. Justice Elena Kagan echoed similar doubts but questioned if the law's narrow targeting of ByteDance raised constitutional concerns. Solicitor General Elizabeth Prelogar, representing the Biden administration, argued that TikTok's vast data troves could enable the Chinese government to engage in espionage, harassment, and even recruitment efforts. Justices like Brett Kavanaugh appeared persuaded, citing fears of data misuse to manipulate or blackmail Americans, including future government workers. Conversely, conservative Justice Neil Gorsuch raised concerns about the implications of banning a platform outright, suggesting that countermeasures like warnings or disclaimers could address risks without suppressing speech. He questioned if such an approach might have been more in line with America's historical tolerance for foreign propaganda. If the Supreme Court does not intervene, TikTok faces a potential shutdown starting January 19. Users may find the app unavailable for download, and without updates, existing versions could become insecure. However, questions remain about enforcement under a new administration, with uncertainties looming over whether ByteDance will divest or negotiate a resolution. The Supreme Court's decision on TikTok's future will have profound implications for data privacy, national security, and freedom of expression. As debates unfold, millions of users and creators brace for what may come. The potential TikTok ban reflects the growing tension between national security and digital freedom in an era dominated by foreign-owned tech giants. By framing the law as a safeguard against espionage rather than a restriction on speech, the government's argument aligns with the court's traditional deference to national security concerns. However, justices like Gorsuch underscore the broader consequences of setting a precedent for banning platforms based on ownership. Balancing security with constitutional rights will define this case's legacy. The Supreme Court appears ready to uphold a ban on TikTok unless its parent company ByteDance divests from the platform, citing national security concerns. During Friday's arguments, justices questioned whether the law targets free speech or foreign control over data collected from millions of American users. The decision, expected soon, could force TikTok off app stores by January 19. Critics argue the ban sets a dangerous precedent, while supporters view it as a necessary step to protect sensitive data from foreign adversaries. The ruling's implications extend beyond TikTok, potentially shaping U.S. policy on foreign-owned technology.